What's up? Nick Hilton here with Mountain Bike Action, and in this video, we are going to be reviewing the new Ozark Trail FS.3 Fastflow from Walmart. The FS.3 Fastflow is an aluminum frame with a horse link suspension design. It's got 120 millimeters of travel in the front with 130 millimeters of travel in the rear. If you wanted to upgrade, the geometry is designed to run 140 millimeters of travel in the front, but to keep costs down, Walmart's chosen to equip the bike stock with a 120 millimeter fork. The fork is an SR Suntour X1. It's an air fork and it's got a simple compression and rebound adjustment. The shock is an SR Suntour Radon. It's very simple. It does have an air bladder and a simple 2-position lockout switch. It's equipped with a pair of alloy wheels that are able to be tubeless. However, they don't come tubeless and I don't have them set up tubeless currently. The wheels have been strong for the most part. I did jump and land sideways while shooting some photos, and I did tweak the back wheel, quick little true, and it's been good ever since. For tires, we've got tubeless ready Kenda Regolith Elites, 29 by 2.4, both front and rear. Out here in the dry desert, it's a great all-around tire. It hooks up well. You can put quite a bit of trust in it. We've got a pair of aluminum cranks, 170 millimeters in length. The chain ring is also aluminum. It's a 32 tooth. It's got a 10-speed drivetrain with a microshift Advent X shifter and derailleur combo with a microshift Advent X 11 to 48 tooth cassette as well. It's very simple, but honestly seems to work pretty well. The biggest upgrade from the Ozark Trail Hardtail, that had mechanical disc brakes. Walmart has upgraded the brakes on the FS.3 Fastflow to a pair of Tektro hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter rotors front and rear. Now these brakes, they do work. They definitely take some power from your own fingers to get them to stop very well. But the biggest thing I've noticed is that they kind of go from not that hard, not that hard, not that hard to full lockup. So there's not a lot of modulation ability. It's kind of all or nothing with the brakes. Now with this FS.3 Fastflow, we do get a dropper post across the size range, small, medium, and large. You will get a longer dropper post as the size goes up. That's the same with the handlebars. The handlebars width actually gets wider as the size goes up. I really don't like that because these are 740 millimeter bars on this size medium, and they're honestly way too narrow. You can always cut bars down, you can't make them longer. Luckily, handlebars are an easy upgrade. Same with the saddle. The saddle is good, it works well, but it's a lot softer than most experienced riders would choose. But again, that is an easy upgrade. Now, the overall ride quality on this FS.3 Fastflow is pretty impressive. It climbs fairly well. You're in a balanced position. It's pretty comfortable to climb. Traction's not hard to get. The only thing, with it maxing out at a 48 tooth cog, you do have to put in some extra work on the steeper climbs, but it's good, it works. Now, as far as descending, it's actually a pretty fun bike to go downhill on. It'll jump, it's pretty maneuverable. With the 130 millimeters of travel in the rear and 120 in the front, you do feel a little stink bug when you first get on the bike, though you kind of get used to it. As I said, the brakes, they do require some power from yourself when you're going down the hills. And when things get pretty rough, you'll notice that there's not a lot of suspension and there's not a lot of adjustability on the suspension. So you run through the travel really quickly and get some, harsh bottom outs, but it's fun. It is fun to ride, and it's a great bike to get people into mountain biking. At only $998, it's a full suspension bike that will be good for a lot of people new to the sport. I could complain about what this bike isn't, but For what it is, it's extremely impressive what Walmart has been able to do with the Ozark Trail and keep it under $1,000. It's definitely worth looking into. All right, that is our review of the Ozark Trail FS.3 Fastflow from Walmart. Hope you liked this video, and we'll see you in the next one.